for someone who pays you better unless and until you have taken the permission of the agency you're working for, because that amounts to unethical professional tactics. If the agency in its terms and conditions lays down that you would not work for anyone for any amount, it's better not to work for them. You can work if you go back to your agency, signing agency, and very honestly tell them that I have this lot, and if it's all right with the agency, and if the agency agrees, then it is all right to work. Otherwise, it is not. The second one is you're a qualified business translator, and well, satellite is also an area of information which may be protected for defense purposes. So the first thing is one has to find out what areas of information one has to give. Only then you should give, and ask whether the delegation has been recognized by the government. If it's not recognized by the government, well, then you will have to find out the procedural details so that you can give information as required. Would you like to speak on the next one? Yeah. Well, if you're offered an assignment, it's better to tell the people that you are not, it's better to tell the truth about the expertise of your skills. Also, if you could get some time from them, you can prepare, work hard on those skills, come up to the mark, only then take up the assignment, otherwise refuse. Then the last one, the fourth one is, well, if you don't have information relevant to the meeting, there is one way in which if for the business negotiation, if the company agrees, you can access to the information on the internet, or else if you do not get the information of the meeting beforehand, it's better to tell them that you will not be at your efficient best and decline the assignment, because it's better not to do an assignment half-skilled and better to do an assignment in which you have your expertise and skill. I'm a police officer's wife, so I think I'll take that one up. There were lots of people who, when brought to the police station, I'm not blaming either the police or the person incumbent brought to the station, but a police station is a place somehow, it provokes a lot of negativity in anybody who steps inside. The very fact that a policeman has brought a person in, whether for investigation or whether for anything, that person gets agitated, feels it's below his dignity. Why has he been brought to the police station? Feels that, a lot of injustice has been done since he's been asked to come to the police station. Now let's look at it both ways. And that's why probably he or she becomes abusive, because as a natural reaction to the offense, your offensive gear, you start abusing. So let's look at it like this. The police station is a very harassed place because the number of policemen dealing out with the number of population is very, very large. They are overburdened. They don't have families living with them. They're paid low. There are not even infrastructures in the police station that can deal with matters. On the other hand, the person who's coming inside the police station has already got his biased opinion that, unless and until I abuse, I will not be let off. This is a creation that probably has come over from, I think, the time of before our independence, when the penal code was drawn and made, and we are terribly frightened of the police. We can wait at a bus stop. We can go to an education office. We can go to the office of the registrar, not get our certificates, run 60 times for our degrees, and yet we will be patient. Yet, when the same person goes to a police station, becomes very, very restless, becomes very, very impatient, and the person feels that we are going to mete out the worst treatment, so it becomes abusive. So what we can do, those people who are, or if I would be at the police station, is first de-stress the person who's come. They have just been brought in for a very minor question. So it need not have been so stressful as to be abusive. So it will take time when the orientation of the police station will change, and it will also take time when the orientation of the people will change, because Indians being stressed out, being low with infrastructures, tend to lose their cool and tend to be abusive at a shortest notice. And I think it's not only in India, it's all over the world, let me tell you. That people who are underprivileged in terms of economic and financial conditions become very abusive. And let's not blame it to their, their temperament or anything. It's because I think lack of finances and lack of their resources makes them like that. Yes.
It or not. Forget the de-stressing part and all. You don't have time for it.
No. Here in this question itself, they're not saying whether what would you do?
What would you do?
Yeah. Yes.
Would you interpret it or not?
Yes, of course. De-stress them with your interpretation.
Would you interpret the offensive words?
No, not at all.
Sorry, can I stop you? Otherwise, bottom of the hander. Please, if any of this is useful to you, then use it.